What if I told you that something as simple and routine as taking a shower could turn deadly in a matter of seconds? Not because of slippery tiles or water that's too hot, but because of something far more subtle, something most seniors never even think twice about. Let me tell you a quick story. It was a Tuesday morning. 75-year-old Harold had just finished his morning coffee and decided it was time to shower. It was nothing out of the ordinary, the same routine he'd followed for years. But that morning would be different. About 15 minutes later, his daughter Melissa, who lived nearby, stopped in to drop off a bag of groceries. When she called out to him, there was no answer. She found Harold collapsed in the bathroom, unconscious. He had suffered a sudden drop in blood pressure from a combination of heat exposure and standing up too quickly in the shower. Something called postural hypotension. Harold survived, but not without a hospital stay, several follow-ups, and months of therapy to regain his strength. And the scariest part? This wasn't rare. And according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths among adults over 65. And bathrooms? They're one of the most dangerous places in the house. But let's pause here. This video isn't meant to scare you. It's here to empower you with knowledge, simple habits, and a few small changes that could save your life or the life of someone you love. So let's begin by understanding what makes bathing so risky, especially for seniors. As we age, our body's response to heat, pressure, and sudden movement changes. What once felt like a refreshing hot shower can now trigger dizzy spells, blurred vision, or even fainting. This is because the blood vessels don't respond as quickly as they used to. They don't tighten up to keep blood pressure stable when we stand. So imagine this. You're sitting or lying down for a while. Then you stand up, step into a warm, steamy shower, and suddenly your blood pressure drops. Your heart tries to compensate, but it's too late. The dizziness sets in. And that's just one part of the story. There's also thermoregulation, your body's ability to maintain a safe internal temperature. In older adults, this system slows down. That means the body can't cool off or warm up as efficiently, which is why showers that feel just right can actually overheat you without warning. Then there's balance. Muscle loss, joint stiffness, slower reflexes, they all make slips more likely. Now add water, smooth surfaces, soap, and you've got a perfect recipe for a dangerous fall. And you know what's heartbreaking? Most seniors, smart, strong, independent folks, don't think of bathing as a risk. They think, I've been doing this my whole life. I know what I'm doing. But aging changes things. It doesn't make you weak. It just means you have to outsmart the risks instead of ignoring them. Here's the good news. There are simple, practical steps you can take starting today. No expensive remodel, no complicated routines. In the next part of this video, we'll go deeper into these risks, what actually happens in your body when you shower, and why it's different after 70, why certain times of day are much more dangerous to bathe than others, and how a few small changes to your bathroom setup could protect your brain, heart, and bones. But before we go there, I want to ask you something. When was the last time you felt even a little dizzy stepping out of the shower? Have you noticed your legs feel weaker after a hot bath? Or maybe you've just brushed off that one time you slipped, thinking it was nothing. I want you to hold on to those moments, not with fear, but with clarity. Because the most powerful thing you can do for your health isn't just exercise or eating kale, it's awareness. And that awareness starts right here with your daily habits. So stay with me. This next part might just change how you look at bathing forever. Let's pick up where we left off. You now know that bathing, something as routine as a daily shower, can become risky after a certain age. But why does this happen? What's going on inside your body that turns a peaceful shower into a possible health hazard? It all begins with a simple fact. Your body doesn't respond to changes the way it used to. 1. The hidden effects of water temperature. Let's talk about hot water. When you take a hot shower, your blood vessels expand, especially those close to the skin. This is called vasodilation, and while it helps cool you down, it also lowers your blood pressure. In a younger person, the body adjusts quickly. The heart pumps a little harder, the vessels tighten back up. But for someone over 70, that adjustment might come too slow. The result? Dizziness, lightheadedness, and in some cases, blacking out completely. Now pair that with postural hypotension, a drop in blood pressure when standing up too fast, and you've got a double whammy. That's why so many seniors fall right after stepping out of a hot shower. And it doesn't stop there. Hot water also affects your core temperature. Seniors lose the ability to regulate temperature efficiently. That means you could be overheating without even realizing it, and feel exhausted, confused, or weak afterwards. 2. The danger of the wrong timing. Believe it or not, the time of day you shower can make a big difference too. Early mornings and late evenings are the most dangerous. Why? In the early morning, your blood pressure is naturally lower. You've just woken up, and your body hasn't fully warmed up. You're more likely to feel sluggish, unsteady, especially if you didn't sleep well. At night, your muscles are tired from the day, reflexes are slower, and if you're taking medications that affect balance or blood pressure, like sleeping pills or blood thinners, your risk goes up even more. That's why mid-morning or early afternoon showers are often the safest, when your body is most alert and stable. 3. Why your bathroom might be working against you. Let's look at your bathroom for a moment. Is there a bath mat outside the tub or shower? Do you have a grab bar with an easy reach? Is the floor ever damp or slippery? These may seem like small detail, but for a senior, they can mean the difference between safety and serious injury. Even something like bending down to pick up a dropped soap bar can throw you off balance. And let's not forget vision. Many seniors shower without glasses or contacts, which makes judging distances and spotting hazards harder. Add foggy mirrors, steam, and poor lighting, and it's a recipe for disaster. So what can you do? Start simple. Install a non-slip mat inside and outside the shower. Use a shower chair to sit comfortably and wash safely. Add grab bars on walls, not just for emergencies, but for daily use. And adjust the water heater to a safe temperature, no more than 120 degrees Fahrenheit, 49 degrees Celsius, to prevent burns. Now, I know some people might say, but I don't want my bathroom to look like a hospital. I get that. You want to maintain your independence and dignity, and you absolutely can. These changes aren't about taking away your freedom. They're about preserving it, because nothing threatens independence more than a preventable fall, an injury, or a hospital stay. This isn't just about bathrooms, it's about choices and choosing to protect yourself, one smart habit at a time. In the next part of this video, we'll go deeper into solutions. How to build a safe bathing routine without feeling restricted. What products actually help and which ones are a waste of money. And how to retrain your body and brain to stay balanced and alert, even in slippery situations. Because bathing should feel relaxing, not risky. And with a few small changes, it can be exactly that. So far, we've talked about the hidden dangers of bathing as we age. The shifts in blood pressure, body temperature, and balance that can turn an everyday routine into something potentially life-threatening. But now it's time to focus on what you can do about it. Because the good news is, you are not powerless. In fact, with a few small changes, you can make bathing not only safe, but something to genuinely enjoy again. Let's talk about how. 1. Start with preparation. Before you even step into the bathroom. A safe shower starts before you turn on the water. Hydrate first. This might surprise you, but being slightly dehydrated increases your risk of lightheadedness and fainting. A small glass of water 15 to 20 minutes before bathing can help your circulation. Eat a light snack. Taking a shower on an empty stomach can sometimes cause blood sugar dips, which also make you feel weak or dizzy. A piece of fruit or a handful of nuts can make a difference. Stretch gently. Doing a few light movements, like ankle rolls, neck stretches, or shoulder circles, helps your circulation and steadies your balance. Check the temperature. Always test the water before stepping in. The ideal range is around 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 38 degrees Celsius. Warm, but not too hot. And turn off the heat in the room? Not a good idea. A cold to hot temperature shock can also trigger a dangerous drop in blood pressure. Try to keep the bathroom cozy. 2. Rethink the way you shower. Practical tips that save lives. Now that you're ready, let's step into the bathroom. Carefully. Use a shower chair. Many seniors resist this at first. "I don't need it," they say. But this isn't about need, it's about comfort and control. Sitting allows you to wash without strain and reduces the chance of falling. Use handheld shower heads. These give you more flexibility and reduce the need to twist or reach, both of which can throw off your balance. Keep essentials within arm's reach. That means soap, shampoo, towel. Nothing should require bending, stretching, or stepping away. Always have a grab bar nearby. These aren't just for emergencies. Use them like you would use a railing on stairs to keep yourself steady. Dry off carefully, don't rush. Step out slowly, use a towel to dry your feet before stepping on a bath mat, and always have the floor cleared of anything that might cause a slip. Even a little water can be dangerous. 3. Products that help, and a few that don't. There are so many products marketed to older adults that it's hard to know what really works. Here's what actually helps. Check marked non-slip mats, inside and outside the shower. Shower chairs or transfer benches. Look for ones with rubber feet and back support. Grab bars, not suction cups. Real bars that are professionally installed. Temperature regulating shower heads. These prevent sudden spikes in water temperature. Motion sensor night lights. Especially helpful if you shower early or late when light is dim. And the products you might want to skip? Suction grab bars. These often loosen over time and can be dangerous. Rugs with no grip underneath. They slide too easily. Fancy bath oils or slick soaps. They leave slippery residue that increases fall risk. Your bathroom should be your sanctuary, not a hazard zone dressed up in lavender-scented packaging. 4. Mental habits matter. Bathing safely isn't just about physical setup. It's also about what's happening in your mind. Slow down. Most accidents happen when we're rushing or distracted. Take your time. You've earned it. Let go of pride. Using supports like shower chairs or asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of wisdom. You're adapting, and that's something to be proud of. Make it enjoyable again. Play soft music. Use calming scents like lavender or eucalyptus. Turn your bathing time into a relaxing ritual, not just a chore. Because here's the truth. This isn't just about hygiene. It's about confidence, dignity, freedom, and nothing says independence like taking care of your body with the respect it deserves. In the final part of this video, we'll talk about how to take this knowledge forward. How to talk to loved ones about bathroom safety. What to do if you live alone. And a few powerful stories of people who made these changes and completely transformed their lives. So stay with me. We're almost there. This next part may be the most important one of all. You've come this far, and I want to take a moment to thank you. Watching all the way through means you care about your health, your independence, and your future. And now that you know the risks and the steps to stay safe, you're already ahead of the game. But there's one more thing I want to talk about. Something that could make all the difference. Not just for you, but for someone you care about. Because the truth is, most seniors don't talk about bathing. They don't share the struggles, the near falls, the dizzy spells, the quiet fear of slipping. Maybe it's pride. Maybe it's just not something we're used to discussing. But today, let's change that. Have the conversation. If you're watching this and you have a spouse, a friend, a neighbor, or an aging parent, talk to them. Ask, do you feel steady in the shower lately? Have you ever felt dizzy after bathing? Would it help to add a grab bar or a shower chair? You'd be surprised how many people suffer in silence because they think they're the only one. But you can be the one who opens that door, the one who starts the conversation, gently, kindly, without judgment. Because sharing knowledge isn't just generous, it's powerful. If you live alone, you're not alone. Living independently is something to be proud of, but it also means planning ahead and setting up safety nets. Here are some simple ways to protect yourself. Let someone know when you're about to shower. A quick call or text can go a long way. Use smart home devices, motion sensors, voice assistants like Alexa or Google Home, or even emergency buttons you can install near your shower. Keep your phone close, in a waterproof pouch, hanging on a hook outside the shower. And most importantly, check in with yourself. If your balance feels off or your blood pressure's been low, skip the shower for now and wait until you're steady. Self-care also means knowing your limits. I want to share a quick story. Eleanor, 82, lived on her own for over a decade after her husband passed. She prided herself on doing everything independently, including bathing. But one morning she slipped while stepping out of the tub. No major injury, but it shook her confidence. At first, she resisted changes. "No shower chairs," she told her son. "I'm not that old." But after watching a video just like this one, she agreed to install a grab bar, a chair, and a handheld shower head. She now calls her daily bath her spa time. She even lights a candle and plays soft jazz. Her confidence, back, her safety, covered, and her dignity, never compromised, only enhanced. That's the power of simple, smart changes. That's what taking control looks like. Let's be honest. Bathing isn't something most people think about until something goes wrong. But you don't need a scare to make a change. You just need a little awareness, a little preparation, and the willingness to put your well-being first.